celebrity capital of the world, it's Hollywood Square, starring Jane Seymour, Carrot Top, Thompson, Ed McMahon, Jackée, Richard, Jeni, Kathleen, Madigan, Roshumba, and this week's Center Square, Ted Danson.
We got the best and most players from coast to coast, and I don't want to boast, it's Hollywood Square.
And your host, Tommy Bergeron.
Thank you, Jeffrey. Jeffrey Tambor, the voice of Hollywood Squares. Please give it up again for our Center Square this week, Ted Danson, Becker. Here all week. Having a great time. We crowned a new champion yesterday with $7,000 in cash. Adande Fletcher, good to have you back.
Thank you. Thank you.
And here in the X position, and no relation from what I understand, is Michael Fletcher. Hi, Michael.
Hello, Tom.
Good to have you here. Now, you two Fletchers, here's how it works. It's tic-tac-toe. You have to decide if the answers the stars are giving are correct or they're just making them up. That's how you get the square. First game is worth $1,000. And Challenger Fletcher, you start.
Let's go with Ted Danson, please.
Ted Danson. All right. Ted, when they die, nearly 60% of all people in Hawaii have this done with their remains, making it the highest rate in the U.S. What is it?
See, this is why I never much cared for poi. Cremated.
I'll agree.
Cremated it is. Yes, that's right. X gets it. Adande.
Richard, Jeni.
Richard, Jeni appearing at the Comedy Store in La Jolla later this month, 24th and 25th. Richard, does the all-knowing Dr. Joyce Brothers say there is a wrong way to make love?
Well, Tom, as you know, sex is like pizza. When it's good, it's very good, and when it's bad, it's still pretty good. Thank you. So, no, there is no wrong way to make love, but if after it's over you find yourself in a Kaiser helmet apologizing to livestock, you've got some explaining to do. So Dr. Joyce Brothers, being smart, would say no wrong way to make love.
I disagree.
She says no. Anything both partners like is okay, assuming they're of the same species, I guess. But she said no. So X gets that one. Michael, break for you.
Go to Jane Seymour for the win, please.
Jane Seymour. The Jane Seymour signature collection available at janeseymour.com and crossingpoint.com. Another lovely outfit. If a trucker says he needs motion lotion, what is he looking for?
Motion lotion. It sounds sexy, doesn't it?
Not from a trucker, it doesn't.
Well, when I drive, I need something that's really bad for me called caffeine. So I would probably think it's coffee or caffeine, anything caffeine.
All right, caffeine.
I'll disagree.
It's gas. It's gas. That's what it is. X gets it. And the win. $4,000. We're going to go right away into another $1,000 game. This one has the secret square. We already have a trip to the American Music Awards and a Stairmaster in the secret square stash. Today we're adding this.
It's the Lockman Diamond Aluminum Watch. Make a bold statement with 1 to 4 carats of diamond sparkle in brighter pastel colors. Available at Neiman Marcus. Lockman Diamond Aluminum, the must-have status watch. Worth $2,440.
That means our secret square today is worth over $12,000, and we'll show you folks at home who it is. Now you know. Michael, you won the first game. You start.
Ted Danson, please.
All right, Ted, here we go. The average American household has 2 of these. The White House has 34. What are they?
Total idiots.
No.
Just kidding. Just kidding. Toilets.
I'll agree.
Yep, that's right. Bathrooms, toilets, yes. X gets it. Adande.
I'm going to try Richard Jeni again.
All right, why not? Why not? We'll go back to the Jeni Square. Richard, Delta Dental says the average child is given an average of $1.19 for something every time they do it. What is it?
Sell 10,000 shares of WorldCom. You know, somebody named Fletcher is going to get this square, I'll tell you that. I'm going to say put it, because it's dental, so a tooth, when they put the tooth under the pillow.
I disagree.
Yeah, every time they lose a tooth, they get an average of
Fletcher got it.
$1.19. X gets the square. All right, Michael.
Jane Seymour, please.
Jane Seymour. It's deja vu all over again. Jane, Philadelphia cream cheese, Arizona iced tea, and Old Milwaukee beer. Are these products made in the places they're named for?
I would say no.
I'll agree.
No, nowhere near them. X gets it, and another $1,000. Nobody picked our secret square, so tomorrow it'll be worth over $15,000, and Kathleen Madigan was our secret square. We're going to be back with a $2,000 game. You could tie it up in one game. And right after this.
You guys have met before.
Met? Hell, we've done it. We were together a month one night.
His fans would camp out overnight waiting for the next show. And be so disappointed when they saw me. They're like, dude, where's the character?
I hate to break up the fun.
We've been
See,
separated.
We're off to go.
There's always more.
Oh, we're off?
Yes.
No, they've separated him and I for good reason.
Really?
Redheads.
Just next to each other, yeah.
Different.
Promotional consideration furnished by the following.
$2,000 game in a moment. We'll give our contestants a chance to say hi first. Returning champion Adande Fletcher. Remind us about yourself.
I'm originally from Richmond, Indiana. I work for the Department of Children and Family Services, and I'm currently a student going for my bachelor's degree.
All right, good enough, Adande. Good to have you back.
Thank you.
And Michael Fletcher, tell us about yourself.
Yes, I live in San Bernardino, California, where I work as a deputy sheriff for the San Bernardino Sheriff's Department. I'm married to my beautiful wife, Monica, and have two wonderful children, Michael, Patrick, and Sophia.
All right. And now we're going to kick off a $2,000 game, which you get to start, Michael.
Ted Danson, please.
Okay, Ted Danson. Ted, if on television you starred with Dancing Bear, Mr. Moose, and Mr. Bunny Rabbit, your name must be...
Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers.
I'll disagree.
Who do you think it was?
I think it was Howdy Doody.
Oh, well, you're wrong, too. But that doesn't matter. It was Captain Kangaroo. You disagreed with Mr. Rogers. X gets the square.
Jackée Harry.
Jackée Harry is involved actively with the Thurgood Marshall Scholarship Foundation. Jackée, a puma, a mountain lion, a panther, and a cougar all share what unique thing?
They all live with Siegfried and Roy. That was another joke. Say it again. I'm sorry. See, y'all mess me up. Y'all mess me up.
A puma, a mountain lion,
a puma,
a panther, and a cougar all share what unique thing?
They all live in the jungle. Okay, let me give a better answer than that. Shut up. They're all big and they all eat meat.
They all eat meat.
I agree.
Well, no, that's not a unique element. The unique element is they're all different names for the same animal. So X gets that square. Oh, no. Michael.
Leah Thompson, please.
Leah Thompson in For the People on Lifetime TV. Leah, in what movie does Al Pacino rob a bank to pay for his lover's sex change operation?
It can't be A Scent of a Woman, then. It really can't be. That would be too odd. I've seen this movie. Duh. Dog Day Afternoon.
I agree.
You got it. X gets the square. And the win for over $2,000. Our next game is worth $4,000. You can tie it up in one game, Adande, but Michael, you get the start.
Ted Danson, please.
All right, Ted. MSN reports that lights, noise, and being passed from person to person is often too much stimulation for what?
Mini driver. Sorry, Minnie. A baby.
A baby.
I'll agree.
A baby, yeah. X gets the square. We get a break. Can Adande come back and tie this up? We'll find out together right after this. It's lovely. All right. My career's come to this. I'm following Carrot Top in a bathrobe.
It was in my closet. I figured, what the hell? Nothing like a pink robe.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I told you to never leave the motel till I get back. Promotional consideration furnished by the following.
Welcome back to the show. We would love to hear your feedback. Give us a call on our viewer hotline with your comments, 800-591-5020. Our returning champion, Adande Fletcher, is trying to tie it up, and this is the $4,000 game to do it, Adande. Your turn.
Okay, Kathleen Madigan.
All right, Kathleen, at the Houston Last Stop in Houston, Texas, later this month through February 1st. Kathleen, 85% of Cosmo readers admitted to resorting to unhealthy methods of doing what?
Well, I quit reading Cosmo when they told me that a good place to meet a man was at the laundromat. You know, I'm not a snob, but I'd like to meet someone who owns a dryer. Hello? Call me a diva. I think that something that people do that's unhealthy is getting revenge after a breakup.
All right.
I agree.
No, weight loss. Weight loss. X gets the square there. Michael.
Go Carrot Top, please.
Carrot Top. He's at the MGM Grand in Vegas through the 8th at the Majestic Theater in Dallas on January 17th. In tennis, where will you find the sweet spot?
On Anna Kournikova. Yeah, baby. I see. I used to play. That would be on the racket, of course. Officer Michael Fletcher.
I'll agree.
It's on the racket, the best part of the strings to hit the ball. Yes, that's right. X gets it. And wins for another $4,000. This next game is worth $4,000 as well. Michael, you start.
Oh, Ted Danson, please.
Okay, Ted. Ted, does the FDA classify contact lenses as a drug?
If you take them orally, yes. No, they don't.
No.
I agree.
Yeah, they do, actually, since 1972, because it affects the body. Circle gets it. Adande.
Jane Seymour.
Jane Seymour. All right, Jane. The authors of Profiles in Courage, No More Vietnams, and The Virtues of Aging all have one job in common. What?
Something that needs intelligence but doesn't always have it. President?
Okay. All been president.
I will disagree.
All been president. Yes, X gets the square. Michael.
Jackée, please.
Jackée, okay. Jackée. A silver hood ornament depicting St. George slaying a dragon is mounted on each and every car in which who travels?
Italian guys from Jersey. Shut up. Oh, Madonna.
Madonna.
I disagree.
Queen Elizabeth. Queen Elizabeth. X gets that square. Adande.
Carrot Top for the block.
Carrot Top for the block. In the movie rating NC-17, what does the NC stand for?
I'm sorry.
NC-17 in that rating, what does the NC stand for?
Probably nudity and cursing, which are two of my favorite things in the movie. I would say no children under 17 allowed.
No children.
I agree.
Right, yes, no children. Circle gets that one. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're out of time. 2 circles up there. You get $1,000 today, Adande, and you leave us with a total of $8,000. It's been a pleasure having you here.
Thank you.
Well, Richard Jeni was right. A Fletcher was bound to win today, and in this case, it's Michael Fletcher. You got 2 X's there. You got $9,000 in a half an hour. You're our new champion, Michael. Ready to play for a car?
Yes, I am.
All right, Deputy Fletcher goes the bonus round right after this. Stick around. Bonus round. Adande Fletcher is gone. Michael Fletcher is here. Join us tomorrow when he's pitted against Jessica Fletcher. It'll be great. All right, you've won $9,000 in cash. Take a look over there at those 9 keys, Michael. One of them will start what, Jeffrey?
It's the new PT Cruiser Woody! As practical as it is stylish. Worth $23,920.
All right, so far we found out a little bit about what the stars know. Michael, here's where we find out how much you know about them. You'll pick a square. I'll read a statement about that star. If you agree or disagree correctly, you've won the square. At the end of 30 seconds, for every square you've won, we take away a bad key, improving your chances of starting that car. Give you 30 seconds on the clock. It starts ticking when you pick your first star.
Carrot Top.
Carrot Top used to do warm-up for the Grateful Dead.
Agree.
Wrong. Next.
Roshumba Williams.
Roshumba's Scream was once recorded for Nightmare on Elm Street.
I agree.
Wrong. Next.
Richard Jeni.
Was a feature reporter for Entertainment Tonight.
Disagree.
Wrong. Next.
Jackée Harry.
Won a Tony for her role in the musical Ain't Misbehavin'.
Agree.
Wrong. Next.
Ted Danson.
Ted and Woody Harrelson were declared blood brothers in an Indian ceremony.
Agree.
Wrong. Next.
Thompson.
Took acting lessons from Dennis Quaid.
Disagree.
Wrong. Next.
Seymour.
Starred in the film Dallas Cowboys Cheerleaders.
Agree.
Right.
And McMahon.
Was a pilot during the Korean War. Oh my God! You know, we didn't have an eventuality for no right answers. Let's get out there and count keys. I had to tell you, it was going through my head. If you didn't get any right, we'd have to talk about life as a deputy sheriff for 2 minutes. All right, Jane Seymour, you got that. Means we take away 1 of the bad keys. All right, tough odds, but it's been known to happen. We've had people who only got 2 out of there, and they picked the right one.
Okay, let's go with the tough odds. Let's center key.
Force be with you here, Michael.
See, make a nice family card.
Absolutely. Not today. All right, come on out, Michael. Let's find out which key would have started the PT Cruiser. Right up here, right up top. All right, but you know the drill. You got 1 square right. That adds $1,000 to your total. You got 10 grand today. That's not bad at all. And if you get back here tomorrow, you'll start with 8 keys. All right. So Michael will be back tomorrow. Ed McMahon, Ted Danson, all our stars will be here. I'm Tom Bergeron, hoping you join us as well for Hollywood Squares. Take care.
This is Jeffrey Tambor, the voice of Hollywood Square, saying so long. Promotional consideration furnished by the following.
This is Edith Harbin in Cedartown, Georgia. I want to say that the program is one of the best, but it's entirely, ridiculously loud. Cut off all that canned crap into a big degree, and thank you very much. I like your program. Bye.
I'm calling in regards to some of the celebrity talent on your show. Please do not have Penn and Teller on anymore. If I were a contestant and that bozo called me a moron, I'd run right up in the square and punch him in his nose.
Hey, this is Taya calling from Garland, Texas. I would just love to say that I love Hollywood Squares. Everything is so great, and I've been watching this show on reruns for years. Woohoo! Hollywood Squares, go H2!
Yeah.